Hello foodies, today we're going to be making Yaji curry. This Yaji is a combination of spices blended. You know the spices they use for your suya, that's what it is. And this sauce is delicious when you have it with rice, yam, potatoes. It is so delicious, easy to prepare, and I can't wait to show you how to do it. So let me run you through the ingredients. I'm going to be using atarudu peppers chopped to pieces. I'm also using these onions. They are sweeter than the normal red one. I will be using these green long peppers. They add a very nice flavor to this dish, trust me, and you don't need a lot. I'm also going to be using these spring onions. I love spring onions, lovely flavor. And also green bell peppers. I'm going to be using them chopped to little pieces. And of course coconut milk, for that creamy texture. You can use water, but I prefer coconut milk. And then the king of this dish is the Yaji spice mixed with paprika and so many different things, peanuts. It is delicious. If you've had suya, you know what this tastes like. And of course I'm going to be using a bit of suya. You can use fresh chicken, but I find that using suya is much more tastier. Now I'm going to be chopping my peppers. I'm going to be chopping the green pepper, the big bell pepper, and then the other long green pepper. They give a very nice flavor to this dish. It's optional actually, but it will make your sauce or your curry taste more delicious. I like to cut my onions in chunks, and this is the green onions I'm just chopping over here, in little bits, and then I'm just cutting the small green ends, just to decorate my, garnish the food. Now let's go to the preparation. Just a drop of oil, and then you can add your onions. Just fry for a bit, till it's a bit transparent, and then you can add the other bits. Make sure this oil is not too hot, if not you are going to burn your nose. So I'm adding the other onions, the green onions, and next I'm going to add the peppers. You want to make sure you don't add the atarudu at this point, because like I said, your nose is going to be on fire. Next thing is you add your coconut milk. Coconut milk is going to give it a very delicious flavor, and coconut milk, they use it a lot in different kinds of sauces. So this coconut milk is going to be the liquid. You're not going to add water unless you want your sauce to be more watery, but I didn't add any water to mine, just this coconut milk. You can use any kind of coconut milk you find. This coconut milk is just the normal one you find in supermarkets. I bought mine for about 250 naira, and I used just one tin of coconut milk. Now is the time to add your atarudu. Now that the coconut oil is in, it will make sure that the flavor doesn't burn your nose, and it will cook nicely with this. And then you add the king of this dish, which is the Yaji's sauce, or the Yaji mix, the pepper mix. Add as much as you like. In the beginning I added just a little, and then I'm going to add more, because I really want it to be red. The paprika in the Yaji spice mix is what makes it red. That gives it a very nice red flavor color. So if you find that yours is not very red, maybe you can add paprika as an extra, but I'm not using paprika now, but I'm sure it's in this spice mix. Now is the time to add your suya beef. Actually this is the lazy way to make this curry. You can actually make chicken and then use coconut milk, but this is what I prefer. I prefer using the suya beef, my suya beef that I purchased from my aboki. The wonderful thing about this curry is you don't need to add salt, you don't need to add maggi, you don't need to add anything extra. You don't need to add any extra seasoning, because everything is in this Yaji spice mix. If you buy it from a good place, everything is inside. So I'm just going to leave it to boil for about 5 minutes, and when I come back, it is very thick, very creamy, very rich, and trust me, it is very delicious. This is what it looks like finished. Can't you see that beautiful red orangey color? You can have this with rice. It was delicious with basmati rice. You can have it with potatoes or yam. I want to know if you try this recipe. It's very easy to make. You just need to go and buy suya and beg your aboki for extra suya spice. And then you have this. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you click the like button, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.